Hey, what's up everybody? I have built a food plan for today using an app called My Macros Plus. Actually, I've built most of the food plan. We're gonna build it together here. You know, one of the things I've always talked about whenever you're trying to build a proper food plan isn't how you start building the food plan. It's trying to figure out how to piece all of it together at the end to make the numbers do what you want them to do. Sometimes that's the hardest part. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna finish this together very quickly. I'm gonna show you the mental aspect to how we're going to approach wrapping this up. The app I am using is called My Macros Plus. I'm going to put a link in the description down below if you're interested in picking this up. It's on both the iOS and the Android App Store. And if you don't know what your calorie number target should be, if you're trying to lose weight or if you're trying to gain weight or even maintain your current weight, I'm going to put a couple of links in the description down below as well to different macro calculators and calorie calculators. So you can go and check those out and see which one works best for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and start the recorder on my app, and we are going to take a look at today's plan together. Now, I am in a cutting phase, so I am already eating for a calorie deficit. And in fact, if you look here at the top, you can see with the plan that I have already built, it says I've got 518 total calories remaining. So my first priority whenever I am building and fulfilling a food plan is I want to make sure to hit my calorie number as close as I can to get it to zero. If I'm a little bit under, that's fine. 500 under is too much under. So I still need to add some food onto here. Now, if we secondarily look at the macros at the top, you can see I've got 20 grams of protein left, 80 grams of carbs, and only 1.5 of fat. So my first thing is I want to make sure to probably get another 400 or so calories in. I'll be just a little bit under, that's fine. But I really need to pay attention to my proteins and my carbs and try to avoid fats if possible, especially the carbs. Carbs, you can see, is 80.5 grams left. So I'm thinking of what kinds of foods can I eat to fulfill this. I've already got breakfast, lunch, lunch 2, dinner, dinner 2, and some snacks. So I've got most of my plans for today. I'm just going to add a little bit more food onto one of my dinners, and whenever I think of carbs and I think of protein, something that I could do together would be like some rice and maybe some tuna. Very low in fat for both of those. So let's go ahead and add in, let me find the rice here. Rice pouch, long grain. You can see here for one pouch of that, 350 calories. Very high in carbs, 71 grams of carbs, minimal fat. That fits in nicely. And now let's put in some tuna here. And actually, I'm just going to throw all of this in a bowl and eat it because I think it's good. So low in fat, 0.5 grams of fat, 15 grams of protein, and only 70 total calories. So I'm going to add those in. Now let's take a look at what those numbers look like. And they look much better than they did before. At the top, only 98 total calories remaining, which I am fine with leaving it just like that and not adding anything else. I used up actually just slightly over on my protein, used up all of my carbs just like I wanted to, and I went over just a little bit on fat. But my main focus is I just want to make sure that my calorie count is accurate. I want to be just a little bit under my target. That was my first priority. Second is try to make these macros at the top as even or close to zero as possible. Adding that rice and tuna in absolutely did that. Again, it's one of those things that as you start to do these plans more and more, you start to just know, like, well, if I need carbs, what can I go to? If I need protein, what can I go to? If I need to avoid fat, what can I go to? The mental aspect of this, of building food plans, becomes probably the most important. The math does what it's supposed to do. 1 + 1 always equals 2. It's the problem and puzzle solving aspect of it. That's what it really takes to build a good food plan. So again, the app is called My Macros Plus. Links are in the description down below to that and the calorie calculators. If this was helpful, please hit like on it. I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos several times per week. So that's all I've got for you. Thanks y'all so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. See you on the next video. Peace out.